It is Crystal with Pineapple Papers, and it is day 6 of Christy's Beautiful Life, 30 days of sketches. So today's sketch was brought to us by Brandy Baucom, I think. And it is another 2-page spread. So I am going to get some photos on this layout of, yep, you guessed it, Disney. So I am doing some more Star Wars photos. I kind of already had everything on my desk. So I'm going to start with 2 pieces of white cardstock. Actually, they're not white cardstock. They are 2 pieces of pattern paper from a paper pad that I didn't like. So there's that cut apart, and I didn't have any of that collection left. So, yeah. So instead of using my white cardstock, I just decided to use those. So I was looking for a black pen that was a little bit thicker. I tried 2 of my pens and they were dead. So I found this Crayola marker in black. And I am using my ginormous T-square ruler that I got for Christmas. It's like 24 inches or something. And it works great. And so I'm just trying to make those lines that you see in the sketch. I did take this kind of starry paper and did that centerpiece. Mine's a little more on the right hand side than is in the sketch. And then I have 2 photos, and then I have 9 photos. So I cut my 9 photos down into 3x3 squares, and I am going to place them wonkily, just like they are on the right-hand side, but I'm going to get 9 of them on here. So this was one of the rides, and I would normally do maybe like a pocket page, but I like the idea of all of these on. It kind of like, it's a little nostalgic. It takes me back to my collage days and, you know, my decorative scissors. And don't worry, I'm never going back, Amber. Don't worry. Don't be concerned. So I really like how this looks. Like, I think that if I have a ton of pictures again, I think I would cut them down to 3x3 and pop them on like this grid. I'm very happy with it. So I went in my stash and grabbed an old SEI paper of yellow, matted my photos on the left-hand side, and then decided to mat this center photo where the lightsaber is coming through the top of the wherever we were at, and bring it to the other side. Okay, so now I have to show you these. Like, do you guys remember these? These are American Craft elements. They are metal photo corners, and I think at one point I had them in every color. I am down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I had 6 with the red, but I decided to actually use all of them. They are from 2006. So I had had a 2-year-old. Yeah. Who's now in college. So these supplies have been in my stash for a long time. And funny enough, I actually remember buying them. Like, I bought them at a scrapbook store down in Tucson with Amber. I don't even think they were on clearance or anything. They were $4 a piece. Like, that was big time. They had to be on clearance. I don't think that who knows? Who knows? So I am going to scatter those around on almost all of the pictures. And then I grabbed a couple of acrylic pieces from Scraps and Ink Crafts, and I'm going to scatter those about. And then I did off screen before I even started, I cut these stars. They're from the Shaker Star set from Scraps and Ink Crafts. And they're designed so you can make a shaker pocket with these stars, which I have totally done in the past, but I'm just going to use the stars as the stars this time. And I'm going to kind of scatter those about kind of wherever, actually. I was thinking where the circular pieces are, but that's really only at the top. I don't really do anything in that bottom area. But I do scatter the stars around a bit. I also, from the sticker book, am going to grab a couple of banner pieces. So up in the right-hand corner of the right-hand side of the sketch has some banners, and then there's actually some banners on the left-hand side as well. So I definitely want to get those banners. They add the perfect little touch. I'm not really sure that I would have thought of that, so super excited. It's always fun when you don't think you would have thought of something and you really like how it turns out. So that's one of the amazing things with sketches, is they can give you some really good ideas. They're perfect starting points, and you can follow it as much or as little as you want. So it works out. It works out great. I love sketches. If I ever get stuck, sketch is the way to go, or a scrap lift, or something off Pinterest. So I did add, I think, a couple of other stickers. I did a chipboard ticket, camera, one that says here, one says wait time, one says a day to remember. And then I grabbed some baker's twine. So this particular red and white baker's twine is actually how your package comes from Scraps and Ink Crafts. So everything is wrapped up so nicely, and then there's this red baker's twine. And I was like, this is perfect. So I just cut it and taped it to the back. I just felt like that area was a little lacking for my for my liking. It just needed a little something extra. So I think that baker's twine works really well. And then I'm going to finish it off with some pixie dust, because I am in love with pixie dust. And there are so many mixes, and they have sequins in them, and y'all know how I love sequins. So you can definitely pick and choose what you want, or you can just kind of scatter it on and use all the bits and pieces. Today I am definitely being a little picky as to what I want where, just because I'm interested in the different kinds of colors, and I'm using them more as sequins, but these would fill the shaker pockets really well, those star shaker dies. So I have done everything on the right hand side, so I'm just going to finish up on the left. I guess I could have cut this out. This took a little bit longer than expected. So this is sped up like 2-ish times, I think. So I mean, I put these down pretty slow. So to put them down, I just take some Nouveau Deluxe adhesive. I basically put the dollops where I want the pixie dust to be, I use my crystal katana to pick up which one I want, set it down with kind of the wax tip side, and then flip it over, and you have the metal side to put it down. So there is my layout for today. Make sure that you give Brandy some love. I'll leave her information if I can find anything, as well as everybody playing along. So the playlist will be in the link down below, and I will also put the shop in case you need to grab some of these items. So that is going to do it for my layout today. So remember to wear your crown, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.